Hello student, this side Shanki Tyagi. Today we will be discussing about mixed economy. Let's start studying what is mixed economy and what are its various components. Mixed economy is that kind of an economy which involves both public and private sector. So, in mixed economy, a private enterprise is permitted to function and flourish subject to control and restriction by government. Obviously, requirement of restriction is there because both public and private enterprises are working over there. It aims at blending together the best control socialist or capitalist economy with the best of free enterprise in the economy. It is a mixture of socialism and capitalism. Only then it will become a mixed economy. It is characterized by the coexistence of public and private sector and the overall government regulation of the economy. Public and private sector both work hand in hand to have the mixed economy concept in the economy of any country. Now further I would like to discuss about the characteristics of mixed economy. It involves public sector, private sector. What is public sector? Let's talk about that. It is a state-owned enterprise which is called public sector enterprises. These companies are owned by the Union Government of India or state or territorial government. Here direct holding should be more than 51% of share. Only then they can be a public sector companies. In order to give the light towards public sector, I would like to tell you there are some examples like Chennai Petroleum Corporation, Coal India Limited, Coastal Karnataka Power Limited, Coastal Maharashtra Mega Power Limited. These are some few companies which you can relate to public sector. Now, what is private sector? It is that part of the economy which also termed as to the citizen sector, which will run by private individual or groups, usually as a means of enterprise for profit, and it is not controlled by the state. Like again, the examples are Reliance Industries Limited, Tata Consultancy Services, Wipro Limited, ITC Limited, Hindustan Lever Limited, etc. Third is decisive role of market mechanism. In order to define the price, the output level, economy has to emphasize key role towards the market mechanism. Market mechanism is the demand and supply curves. Where they'll intersect, it is a market mechanism. It is a concept. Then fourth is social security and other welfare measures. Economy, there should be a kind of a security to their employees, to their people who are living into that economy, some rules, regulation, constitution, and their welfare measures, some acts, Factories Act, some Employment Act. These kind of things should be there, which will help the economy to be stronger economy. Now let's talk about the merits of mixed economy. Mixed economy, first is social welfare. As it involves both public and private companies, both private economies, so it will also think about the social welfare. They won't do any kind of a cheating with customers. They won't involve into any malpractices. They are just service motive oriented. They'll think about these kind of things. Individual freedom, everybody is has a free right to opt their kind of a business, to opt the practices in which they can do their business. Then rapid economic growth. Rapid economic growth is, if one is following all these kind of things, definitely they will move towards the rapid economic growth. If economy is growing, it can only grow if the individual is earning higher, they are moving towards the better performance, their infrastructure is high, their infrastructure is good, only then economy can lead towards the growth phase. Now let's talk about the demerits of mixed economy. What is demerits of mixed economy? First is concentration of economic power. Generally, when anyone tries to earn better or much higher, the power or the things that should be enhanced, they concentrate it to this particular part, which is the drawback, that if they are doing well, the whole soul power will shift towards that segment, or they can use or take the advantage of monopoly. Second is inefficiency and corruption. Just because it involves public sector also and private sector, moreover, it will move towards an inefficient and they are inclined towards the corruption state. Then denial of social justice. Denial of social justice is that many times we are talking about that it involves social justice, it will think about social justice, but many times it happens that they just forgone the social justice aspect. They just took over this concept that they have to earn money by hook or by crook. Then limited freedom of choice. Limited freedom of choice means that though they have this freedom that they can opt whatever they want to produce, but as resources are scarce, the economist has to distribute the resources in very efficient and in very effective manner. So they have to think about it. So we can say that they have limited freedom of choice.